wonder who has the most dramatic transformation in the new Wicked movie. While Elphaba and Glinda certainly go through a lot, you could argue that Ethan Slater's character, Bach, has one of the biggest and most tragic journeys of all. It's a story about how loneliness and resentment can twist someone into something unrecognizable. Let's dive into how Bach becomes the iconic Tin Man. In the second film, we find Bach in servitude to Nessarose, Elphaba's sister, who is now the governor of Munch. When he tries to leave her, a desperate Nessarose casts a spell to make him stay, but it goes horribly wrong. Elphaba steps in to save his life, but the only way she can is by transforming him into a man of tin. This physical transformation was a massive undertaking for the film crew. It took about 5 hours in the makeup chair to turn Ethan Slater into the Tin Man. It was a true collaboration between the makeup, prosthetics, and costume teams. The idea was to show the silver elements from Nessarose's office literally affixing themselves to Bach, creating his metallic armor. But makeup designer Francis Hannon made it clear that the real intention was to really leave Bach to come through. They kept his face mostly exposed so that his emotional performance could shine. For Slater, feeling trapped inside the costume, while still being able to see his own face, was a powerful tool for his performance. He described the day they filmed the transformation scene as his dream day. He explained how the director would point to objects on the set and say, "This is going to become part of you." Slater would then physically interact with those props, falling into them to create a sense of realism. For example, there's a moment where his hand hits a desk and thimbles and other small pieces attached to it. He loved it, saying, "I love falling. I fall for a living." And so it was pretty fun to do that. The big reveal of the Tin Man in the movie is a truly cinematic moment. He axes his way through the door of Nessarose's office. A clear nod to Jack Nicholson's "Here's Johnny" scene in The Shining. Apparently, there's even a take where Slater went full Nicholson, but they decided it was a little too on the nose for the final cut. After his transformation, Bach's character takes a dark turn, fueled by anger and a sense of betrayal. He becomes a key figure in the mob of Ozians, leading them in the song "March of the Witch Hunters," a powerful anthem against stealth. Slater's preparation for this role was intense. The very first day he arrived in London, he had a long meeting with director Jon M to discuss Bach's character arc.
Slater finds the arc unfortunately relatable, especially in how resentment and loneliness can curdle into anger.
He emphasized that Bach starts from a good place. It's a tragic story of someone looking for his place in the world. He thinks he finds it in small moments in the first movie, especially with his passion for Glinda. This leads him into a complicated bond with Nessa. By the second movie, that bond crumbles. The feeling of being trapped and not recognizing himself anymore turns him into something he never thought he could become. Filming the March of the Witch Hunters number was a terrifying experience for Slater. He was surrounded by hundreds of actors holding real flames, all screaming, "Kill her!" To amplify that raw, chaotic feeling, the sound mixer, Simon Hayes, set up subwoofers on set. These played a pounding rhythm, almost like being in a techno club. He then asked the background actors, many of whom were not professional singers, to just belt out their lines with raw emotion along to the beat. This raw vocal layer was kept in the final mix, with the professional chorus added in post-production to create a truly overwhelming sound. There's a pivotal moment during this march that Slater considers his favorite in the entire film. His character, the Tin Man, glances up towards a balcony where Glinda is standing. It's ambiguous whether he actually sees her. Slater believes that Bach looks up because he knows Glinda lives there. But instead of seeing his old friend, his vision is obscured. He is so consumed by his own anger that all he can see are the flames of the torches in his way. It's a powerful visual metaphor for how his rage has blinded him to the good that was once in his life. Bach's journey from a hopeful munchkin to a vengeful Tin Man is one of the most compelling and heartbreaking stories in Wicked. It's a powerful reminder of how our darkest emotions can reshape us. What do you think about this character's arc? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite movies.